Hi guys. Oh, it's been a hectic day. My son had another seizure. My 15-year-old, he's in high school, and he has these seizures where he's like sleepwalking but can still function. They're called absent seizures, or actually complex partial seizures, and he can still function. And basically he can get out and walk around, and people just think that, you know, he's actually like sleepwalking. He can actually walk around and function. And today he walked about, let's see, the first time he walked a quarter of a mile away from where he was supposed to be. He scared the crap out of me. And, you know, this is just, he's been having anywhere between 3 and 5, sometimes 6 a week. And he hadn't had one in 6 days. And he had one today. And he got past all the safety precautions and all the people and all the safety measures and got off campus. So I am just like exhausted. So if you should see me, yes, I look a mess. Yes, I'm braless. Yes, I'm in filthy pajamas. I'm exhausted and filled with worry. So basically what I have here is a pan. We're going to make a kind of like a cheater pasta bake tonight. And I only say cheater because of what I'm going to do with 2 sauces, but you'll see that in a minute. But basically, it's just a pasta bake. Basically, I've got my homemade Italian sausage right here. And to that, I'm going to add what is this? A 28-ounce can. What is that? I'm not wearing my glasses. Organic diced tomatoes. That's the recycle bin. So whenever you hear that, you know that's me throwing it in the recycle. I should have rinsed it first, but today I just don't care. And then you'll see, yeah, you got all those wonderful caramelized bits on the bottom, and I poured in the tomato. The caramelized bits are called fond. F is in Frank, O-N-D is in dog, fond. And so basically, you throw in the tomatoes, you let the natural juices pick up the fond, and then you add your can of mushrooms. And I'm just going to throw in the remnants, like 1/3 of a jar of green olives, because I had them in there. And more recycling. Listen for the bang. Bang. All right. And I'm just going to let this warm up. Even those green olives, let everything warm up. And to this, something that I just now thought to use because I have it. Something that I don't normally keep in the house, but I just happen to have it today, and the kids are going to be delighted because it doesn't have anything to do with tofu. I've got actual pepperoni. So I am going to, oh, and I've got my water boiling over here, and to a full, let me get you over here, to a full Dutch oven of salted water, I am going to add 2 pounds of farfalle, or bow ties. And let's see here, let's get all of this open. One box, and make sure you stir them. Remember, the pasta should taste like seawater. And I also have my oven preheated to 400 degrees. And here goes the second box into the boiling water. I'm going to stir. Alright, and then I'm going to set a timer for 7 minutes, make it 8 minutes. And this is heating through nicely. Just watch that. And then I am going to right now, any other day I would leave the pepperoni whole. But I want to use, the kids want to make individual mini pizzas, so I'm probably going to help them do that this weekend. So I'm going to chop these slices of pepperoni into quarters, or just, you know, rough chop them. And what I like when I do this pasta bake is that when I add the pepperoni and there's the Italian sausage in there, it gives it a pizza-like flavor. So I'm going to add just a fistful of pepperoni. And don't worry if that's in a big ball right there, because once it heats up, you know, it will loosen up. And I am also going to add a little crushed red pepper. Give it a little pow. What does Emerald say? A little bam. And I am going to add some dehydrated minced onions. Okay, just give it a little more. And some parsley for color. Some Italian seasoning, just because I have it here to use. This is like a total cheater dinner for me. This is how you know that I am in a lazy mood, because the kids are used to me making like a whole bunch of, and I'm also going to add salt and pepper and garlic powder and a teaspoon of minced garlic. The kids are pretty much used to, you know, my dinners. 2 and 3 vegetables, a small heaping of meat, you know, and oh my gosh, this salt does not want to open. Like I said, this always happens when I'm with you guys. This doesn't happen when I'm alone. Okay, we'll add some salt. You can add a pinch of sugar or a pinch of Splenda to balance out the tartness of the canned tomatoes. And let me find I've got garlic salt here, but I don't want to use that. Here is my minced garlic. And the house right now smells, I don't know, just a whole bunch of garlic. I guess that's like, what, 3 tablespoons? And then I'm going to give it a stir to let it all incorporate and let it all rehydrate. And then I've also got, coming down to room temperature, Parmesan cheese. Well, not Parmesan cheese. There is going to be Parmesan cheese incorporated here, but what I've got coming down to room temperature is a bag of mozzarella. And I'm going to give my pasta a stir because I don't want it to stick. All right. Now, what did I forget? Oh, the garlic powder. I need legs. The garlic powder, please. Thank you. And here we go. Oh, that is my my mom cry when I need something. My enormous 15-year-old comes to my rescue every time. And that's just a little bit of garlic powder. And oh, it does. It smells like Pizza Hut in here. It is incredible. And then so just let that meld. And I am going to add a ladle full of this pasta water. You're sort of going to make a spaghetti sauce. Sort of. And here's what else we're going to do. This is what makes it the cheat. I have some spaghetti sauce that I got on clearance for 32 cents, and it's just generic Hill Country Fair H-E-B Garden Medley. And I got this on sale, the Paul Newman Alfredo. So basically what I'm going to do is, to make the sauce like a rosa, which is pink, I'm going to put in half a jar of the Newman's Own Alfredo, half a jar of the spaghetti sauce, and then watch it turn pink. And there you go. And basically we're going to continue to let this heat up and meld, and then we are going to drain our pasta, and we are going to put it in a foil lined or parchment lined baking dish. And yeah, it looks soupy and it looks watery, but that's okay, because we are going to toss it over our pasta. You can, at this point, add the Parmesan to the sauce, but that is not the route that I am going to take here. I will be back in a moment after the pasta is ready. I'm going to let this continue to simmer on super low. If it starts to spurt out at you, remove it from the heat, because you do not want it to reduce. You do not want it to dry out. You just want it to simmer, and you want to keep an eye on it. You just want it heated through. Okay, so I'll be back as soon as my pasta is done, and I'll show you how I'm going to prepare the pasta for this sauce right here. Okay guys, now here is my, oh, I didn't drain it. Be right back. Okay, now, here I have my parchment on top of my baking pan. I'm just going to do that. Get all of that hot farfalle in there. And then I'm going to grab my spoon and push it around. Okay. And then to add a complexity to the pasta, I'm just going to drizzle some raw olive oil over the top. Not too much because you don't want it to get all greasy, and then that will change the texture of your sauce. Just toss it well so that it's all shiny and glistening. And then here is where I'm going to begin with my cheeses. And you don't really need anything fancy. You don't need any kind of special cheese. I'm just using generic cheese. It is just that generic. I mean, this is, you know, one step short of being the black and white label generic. Remember from when we were little? I don't know, maybe most of y'all don't, but my mom's always been, she's a chef, but she's into her inexpensive stuff. Just toss that cheese in. My kids love the smell of the Parmesan because they know that if the Parmesan smells like feet, it's going to be good. So, and if you don't have the smell of feet in your Parmesan, then you got a Parmesan with no flavor. Okay, so here we are going to add our salsa rosa. And then we're going to toss that in. And yeah, it's, I mean, it doesn't taste like the pasta at Pizza Hut, but it smells like when that fragrance, that aroma, when you walk into Pizza Hut, you just go, oh yeah, I'm at Pizza Hut. You can smell the sausage. I think that's what does it, is the sausage. Okay, now here's what I'm going to do. Remember, I only used half and half. Half Alfredo, half Coke. I am super tired. Okay, and then I just have no idea what I did with my bag of mozzarella. Huh, I put it back in the fridge. Okay, so it's going to be cold. And then I'm going to put just a little bit, like maybe a cup and a quarter on top, and then I'm going to toss it so that that cheese gets incorporated in all the way down to the bottom. Am I even in the shot? Can y'all even see me? Oh yeah, y'all are good. Okay. Oh, it's melting already. I don't want to lose any pepperoni. Okay. And then you don't want to put too much on top, but you do want it to get gooey. Right? Now you don't want to put too much on top, she says, as she pours, you know, a 6-pound bag into the casserole. Alright. And into the oven, and I am just going to leave it in there for maybe 30 minutes. I'm a genius. You see those boiling bubbles? That is awesome looking. Alright. We're going to plate it up. We're going to eat dinner. Eat at home, y'all. You'll thank yourself for it.